Biggest crypto gainers today on DEXTools, COINRIG, BLOX, LOONG. Optimism that the SEC will soon approve a spot Bitcoin ETF is growing, and this is sending Bitcoin BTC and the broader crypto market higher on Friday. Bitcoin was last trading in the mid-$29,000s, up over 3% in the last 24 hours and up nearly 11% in the last 7 days, as per CoinGecko. The list of major institutions most recently JP Morgan and analysts who have publicly stated they expect near-term spot Bitcoin ETF approvals in the US is rapidly rising, and the general public also appears to be taking a greater interest in the topic of Bitcoin ETFs, as shown by rising interest in those search terms according to Google Trends. Several institutions that filed applications tweaked those applications this week, which many market participants interpreted as a good sign that the SEC and these applicants are in constructive dialogue with each other. Meanwhile, 1 week ago the SEC purposefully missed a deadline to appeal a recent legal loss they sustained in a lawsuit versus digital asset manager Grayscale. In late August, a judge ordered a review of their rejection of Grayscale's application to transform their Bitcoin Trust GBTC into an ETF. If the SEC is about to approve a batch of spot Bitcoin ETFs in the coming months, why would they continue to fight against Grayscale, or so the thinking goes? Adding to the market's upbeat mode on Friday was another setback for the SEC in its lawsuit against XRP issuer Ripple Labs. The SEC opted to drop its charges against two key Ripple Labs executives, which the agency claims aided and abetted the sale of XRP to investors, which the SEC is claiming are unregistered securities. Markets interpreted the decision to drop legal action against these executives as a sign that legal momentum remains firmly in the hands of Ripple Labs, hence why XRP has jumped 8% in the last 24 hours to above 52 cents, its highest level in around 2 weeks. Elsewhere, ETH was last up around 3% in the last 24 hours, Solana SOL was last up around 8%, Cardano ADA was up around 1%, and Dogecoin Doge was up around 4%. While these are solid gains, and while these gains might extend in the coming weeks amid positive sentiment in the market, none of these blue-chip cryptocurrencies are likely to be able to post exponential gains in the space of a few days. Those types of gains can only be found in the highly illiquid shitcoins/meme coin market. So traders will continue to turn to these markets in the hunt for quick profits. Here are some of the top performing shitcoins/meme coins as per DEXTools. COINRIG $COINRIG. A new shitcoin that launched on Friday called COINRIG $COINRIG has pumped on its first day of life, rising more than 500% as per DEXTools to reach a market cap of around $340,000 amid trading volumes that have already risen to around $566,000. The token has only been able to register a meager 61 holders so far, however, but does have reasonably good liquidity of around $230,000. The token's contract has 3 concerning aspects as per DEXTools security audit and has a solid 92.3% upvote rating as per DEXTools community trust score. The Blow Project $BLOX. Gaming token The Blow Project $BLOX just hit a new all-time high on Friday after rolling an impressive 150% in the past 24 hours as per DEXTools. Its market cap was last around $3.2 million, with nearly $2 million in trading volumes in the past 24 hours, over 1,700 holders, and over $300,000 in locked liquidity. The token has a 5% buy and sell tax, and traders should also be aware of 3 other smart contract risks that have been identified by DEXTools security audit. LOONG $LOONG. A shitcoin called LOONG $LOONG has surged 100% in the last 24 hours, taking it to new all-time highs as per DEXTools. Since its launch just under 2 weeks ago, LOONG has been able to rally to a market cap of around $800,000 and now has close to $100,000 in locked liquidity. It's worth noting, however, that the latest pump to new all-time highs has been driven by low trading volumes of only around $47,000 in the past 24 hours, so the latest move higher doesn't have much by way of legs. Investors should also be concerned by a number of concerning aspects to the token's contract, as per DEXTools security audit. The token might be a honeypot. Its tax may be modifiable, and transfers may be possible amongst other functions that might hand the token's issuer unfair influence over trade. Crypto alternatives to consider. Shitcoins are very risky, given most have no real value proposition. For those looking for an even better probability of near-term gains, an alternative high-risk, high-reward investment strategy to consider is getting involved in crypto pre-sales. This is where investors buy the tokens of upstart crypto projects to help fund their development. These tokens are nearly always sold cheaply, and there is a long history of pre-sales delivering huge exponential gains to early investors. Many of these projects have fantastic teams behind them and a great vision to deliver a revolutionary crypto application/platform. If an investor can identify such projects, the risk/reward of their pre-sale investment is very good. The team at CryptoNews spends a lot of time combing through presale projects to help investors out. Here is a list of 15 of what the project deems as the best crypto presales of 2023. See the 15 cryptocurrencies disclaimer. Crypto is a high-risk asset class. This article is provided for informational purposes and does not constitute investment advice. You could lose all of your capital.